Alright, we just left our hotel, our B&B in Witney. John is our tour director. And we are at the Windrush River. This was...
Windrush.
Okay, and it was originally a bathing spot, like a
bathing house.
A bathing house.
Built in June of 1884 to provide changing cubicles as the river was a bathing area.
Okay. Yeah. It's a very foggy morning, but we are heading towards Burford today.
Well, it's September the 11th. We just left Witney on our way to Burford. Going along the river that comes through Witney. It's been pretty stagnant up until here. A lot of mills. Witney's known for being blankets, or towels, blankets. They've made, their history was blankets. The mills have all closed, but there are several mills in town, so there might be a dam somewhere around here that ran the mill. We're coming up to New Mill Road, so who knows. But it's a foggy morning. Alright, we've still walking along the river, and coming up through a forest here. It kind of looks like parts of the Black Forest of Germany. Okay, well, this is the footbridge across the river. I'd say the river is kind of shallow here, don't you think? And I see sunshine up there, so that would be the first sunshine we've seen all morning.
Yeah.
Doing good?
I'm okay. I'm great.
Great. Well, somebody's cooling down in the water. So, this is actually the bridge over the water.
Yes.
The last one was just part of the footpath.
Right.
Directions in our book are failing us today, so thankfully there's a lot of nice people around to help us along. But you know, being a guy, it's kind of hard to ask for directions, as somebody so tactfully pointed out to me.
Yes, and sometimes you just have to ask for help.
And like I told her, don't sound so desperate when we've seen a lot of blackberries and a lot of blueberries and some other berries, and they may have been red currants, but we don't know. Wishful thinking, I guess.
Okay, we're continuing on. We had a kind of a heck of a time getting out of our way from the river. Our directions were not too great. We got turned around, but a nice couple helped us out, and
he was a Jaguars fan, went to the game here.
Yeah, and he was going to the game in, I think he said in October. Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah. So we're crossing two fields now, so hopefully we're on a good track heading towards Mr. Lowell.
So the round building was a bird
Dovecote.
dovecote.
Holds for the pigeons.
Held about how many?
700 pairs. They use them for eating.
Pretty neat place.
The chapel and the parlor. I wonder how often they check the stability. Okay, so this was St. Kellam's Church and the graveyard, which we've checked out. And behind it is the ruins to Minster Lovell Hall. Okay. So, it's interesting. Inside St. Kellam's Church. This is where Joseph and Emma were married. Right, well, we've just come from over there and came up this trail to the top. It's very pretty and green over there. past some cows.
Is that your happy look? Don't worry, I won't save that part.
I'm trying to keep my arms from hitting. That's all. I'm not
This-
unhappy.
This is what they call the scrubland. Scrubland.
Interesting little path here between two stone walls. We just left the church. Oh, I'm not sure the name of it. Swains Brook. Is that where we were?
Yeah.
Swains Brook, the church there. Apparently there's some sisters, Mitford sisters, buried there. If you want to see their grave, we didn't really care because apparently they were Nazi sympathizers. I'm not sure why they were even in our little book. But anyway, it was a pretty church. Very interesting stained glass window. A huge stained glass window above the altar got blown up during World War II by a bomb. And then the priest, or the pastor, he collected up all the pieces he could find of the stained glass and he put a window back together. Much, much smaller, but still very pretty. Okay, we've come to an old stone bridge. Be careful, it says it's a weak bridge. There's sheep in the pasture.
Last time we walked, all the sheep had numbers on them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we've got some blue on here now. I know that's the sign.
Yeah, it's over a nice running little river here. It's very refreshing. Mm-hmm. Alright, well this is interesting, I want to call it a gate. It's a stone. So yeah, got to step over there. And we're going to walk across that field.
Payback. What are you doing?
Well, you might see me fall on my
Derriere?
my ass. Woo!
I can't believe you said that word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Piece of cake.
No problem. I'm not down yet.
Don't make me laugh, the camera shakes.
So graceful.
Okay.
We're in St. Oswald Church, and we're looking at the chancel north wall. It's a painting that includes parts of the martyrdom of St. Lawrence and possibly St. Edmund on the top tier, and the 3 living and the 3 dead in the lower tier. These paintings are dated to about 1340. 1340, and they're just on a wall in an unlocked church in the middle of a sheep pasture.
It was a town, but the whole town.
Yeah. There's a theory that it was surrounded by a town, and the theory is the Black Plague, or the Black Death, sometime around 1349 or after, wiped it out. But
Wait, I touched it. Black Plague. I don't want to go alone.
Thanks. But there's a theory, that's just a theory, and it could have been simply for economic reasons.